everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Cara Brown Fitness Mindset. So the topic of today is you have been programmed to feel low about yourself. What do I mean by that? When you have been in toxic environment, when you have grown up in a toxic environment, which is family members, right, and friends, and then you never actually been praised or appreciated for your inner qualities, right, outside of your physical attributes. You always been picked on by the way you look, and you never seen any role model that were actually talking about diet, that were talking about meditation, that were talking about self-praise, loving yourself first before anyone else loves you, before actually looking for external validation rather than looking inward, and then from inward to outward, and get appreciated because you have enough self-esteem within yourself and you're very, very strong within yourself that you do not need the external validation. And when you have been raised around people that were toxic, when you have experienced physical abuse as a child, or you have experienced your parents or family members swearing at each other, which obviously is anything else than love in itself, you automatically have low self-esteem as a child, even though if it's indirectly you growing up around people that did not know what love is and how to share love within the family. We're praising each other by not just physical, because it can turn into something shallow. This is what I'm saying. This is how you raise narcissists, because everything is focused on the external rather than internal. When you haven't had that foundation as a child, you're going to struggle. And as I said to you, when you have been programmed to feel low of yourself, people that do not have self-love, they project that into their children, they project that into their cousin, they project that into their nieces, and then the same cycle keep going. So when you haven't been praised, right, outside of your physical appearance, or being told that you were smart, you could do better, that is going to be stuck inside. That's going to be stuck into your head. And then you're going to end up doing self-destructive behavior, indulging into food to cope with the pain, to cope with the trauma, or the opposite, not eating. So it's very important, as I said, to fitness mindset, identifying what is the trigger and how to do it. First of all, you identify. Once you identify the trigger, you know that something external is triggering your low self-esteem. It keeps triggering. So you still have your low self-esteem, but it's still triggering it. What do you have to do? And it's harsh to say, you got to eliminate anything outside that makes you feel or trigger that low self-esteem. What do I mean by that? Family, friends, anyone, even your dog, even your cat. I'm joking, but they is so innocent. No, I can't say that. But I'm just saying, anyone that has some conscious to be able to make the right and the wrong decisions, right? So if you're around friends that keep on reminding you that you are fat, friends, unless someone like me or a personal trainer telling you right in your face, you are fat, and this is for the right reason to lose weight. There is a reason. You have to get critical criticism, and just criticism to actually put you down. You have to make the difference between two, because harsh criticism can help, right? So what I'm saying about that, if you got friends, because a lot of you are still complaining about, she said that about me, she called me fat, These boys that I'm hanging out with, they put me down. They talking about me. They're laughing about me. When I go to when I go out with them, they're talking down upon me. They're laughing. They're mocking me. They're sharing my pictures. But you're still around it. You're still around it. So you still have the programming that's what you deserve. And I don't care if you need friends or no. I don't give a shit. You need to stay alone. You need to avoid, because these are distraction. These people that you hang out with are distraction. They distraction, and they're actually detrimental to your mental health. So you have to make a choice. You get rid of them and you actually start a new life. You create your own film, your own movie, and you are the main character. Who you want to be. When you stop all the noise around you, you will make clearer decisions. You will know who are the rubbish ones, need to be thrown into a fucking bin, or and which one are the good ones that you should keep. Your good friends will keep encouraging you to be better. Your good friends will push you, and they will be hard with you. They will tell you the truth. Don't waste your time with a boyfriend who he's enabling you to keep on eating, enabling you to keep on drinking, enabling you to eating cake when you know you're very fat. Friends are not telling you the truth, telling you you're looking good when you're clearly overweight, and that dress is about to rip. Okay? So you need, first of all, positivity and harsh truth. If you're around people that make you feel a certain way, you get rid of them. It is distraction and it's detrimental. You make your choice today. All right, here's Cara Brown. We have talked about you have been programmed to hate yourself. You have been programmed to see yourself as a low individual. And then you don't have to be around. You got to reprogram your mind that you're great. Even though you're not there yet, but you're great. You get there. All right? So Cara Brown, fitness mindset. I'll talk to you soon.